What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, I'm going to be working on my OBS. What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to be upgrading the radiator's fan speed controller. What I have on there now, it's doing good. It does well, but it cannot work on high speed, and that's what I need. I've been using this speed controller and the fan on the low speed for many years since I installed those two together. It's time to upgrade it to something better. I looked around and I couldn't find anything that would work for my application until I found something that I'm very excited to use. And I will show you in a minute what I have on my table. It's gonna be something that a lot of people are using, especially for the type of fan I have. I have the amazing 1994 Ford Taurus 2-speed cooling fan. And if you know, you know. That fan pulls a lot of air. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you on the table all the things I bought to upgrade the fan controller. Now I'm gonna have 2 speeds, and it's gonna be really good, a lot better than what it is now, especially with summer already here. All right, guys, and here we are at the table. This is everything I'm gonna need to do this speed controller upgrade. I'm gonna start on this side. These are just connectors, wire connectors, 8 gauge, 10 gauge, you name it, all kinds of wire connectors, nothing special here. Next is gonna be 8 gauge copper wire. This is gonna be for my positive and my negative. This is gonna be for the 12 volt coming from the battery, and this is gonna be going to the ground. I decided to go with 8 gauge because that's what people recommend, going with thicker gauge than usual. Okay, so that's that. Next on the list here, next up is MAXI Fuse. This is used when high current is required. For example, using this on cooling fans. I decided to go with an 8 gauge MAXI Fuse, and I will be using let's see, a 40, is it a 40 amp? Oh, this is tight. Okay, there. So yeah, this is gonna be a 40 fuse MAXI Fuse. This is what you should be using on applications like this, on cooling fans. I have my leads. Like I said, this is 8 gauge. All right. Next up is gonna be this guy right here. This is a Red Wolf 120 amp circuit breaker. It comes with copper washers and 8 gauge copper terminals. This is going to be installed in line with the positive wire. This is going to be coming, a positive lead is going to come from the battery to here, and then from here to the fuse, to the MAXI Fuse, and then from the MAXI Fuse is going to go to the speed controller. This is how guys out there are installing these components, in that order, and they haven't had any problems. They haven't had any issues with it. So I'm gonna follow the same thing. I'm gonna do what they're doing because obviously it's working. This is a 120 amp circuit breaker. Sorry for the dogs, guys. There's a lot of dogs here. Neighbors have like 30 dogs. Anyway, that's that. Moving on to the speed controller. This is the start of the game here. This is the one I was looking for, and this is the one that a lot of people are using when they are running the Ford Taurus's cooling fans. Okay, this is the one, guys. This is gonna be, let me see, this is I have the instructions here, and the company name is Delta Current Control. They have their own website. You cannot find these anywhere else. They don't sell them on eBay, they don't sell them on Amazon. I couldn't find them anywhere but straight onto their website. I'm gonna leave a link to their website in the comment section below. If you guys want to get one of these kits, you know where to go. I went into one of those internet forums about Ford Taurus's cooling radiators and how they kept them cool and kept them running, and a lot of the guys there are using this setup over here, especially this unit. This is going to be for the high speed, low speed, air conditioning, 12 volt ground, and it also comes with its own temperature sensor. Not sure why the wires are cut like this. Maybe so you can cut them to your own length, whatever you need, but anyway, not sure why it comes like this. This is how it came from the company. Hardware here. And what else? Let's see, the instructions are very clear on how to do it, how to install it. Every wire goes where, the gauge, everything is here. Cool, so this is what we have, guys. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go ahead and remove the one I have on the truck now, and we're gonna compare it with this one here, see what the differences are. After that's done, I am going to figure out a way to mount all this on a piece of ABS sheet, and I will figure out a location where I want that. It's probably going to be the same place where I have the other one, so that's going to happen next. All right, so let's go ahead and remove that other speed controller from the truck. Just in case you guys are wondering how I keep my batteries charged up 100% while the truck is parked here in the garage, is because I have my battery tender is hooked up from this battery here, and since I have it wired parallel to that side, this is one huge battery, and my wire goes to there, and that's my tiny battery tender. It's the battery tender junior, and that thing, as you can see, both green lights, it's keeping the batteries, it's keeping both batteries 100%. I love that thing, and it's cheap. You don't need to go crazy with battery tenders. That thing keeps up with both of these batteries. Anyway, let's talk about the speed controller location here. It's right there, as you can see. It's right there. Not sure if it's visible, but that's the location right there. And then all the wires, they go down and they get hooked up to the fan here, and then they go that way also. Now the what is it? The temperature controller, the temperature sensor goes from here, and then it goes back here, comes this way, and then it goes that way, right here. And that's how I am planning on running the new one. Not sure if I might change something, but that's the plan anyway. All right, so let me remove all this, and I will figure something out on how I'm going to mount the new equipment on that location there. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the speed controller I was using on the truck, and as you guys can see, it has one 12 volt 40/30 amp relay here. This is all I had here, and of course this can be removed just in case this goes bad. Anyway, and this is the probe for the temperature sensor. The difference between this one, the old one, and the new one I'm going to put in is that these are not relays, guys. Well, maybe, well, they are relays, but they are not like this one here. This one here, you can just pull it out and swap it out with another one just in case that one goes bad. But what I just noticed on this one here, those things are, seems like they are fixed in there. Not sure, but I try to pull them out just to see the bottom of these, but I can't. I'm not able to pull them out. If you guys know what type of relays these are, please let me know, because just in case one of them goes bad, I need to replace it. But just like I said, it's a lot smaller. Those are a lot smaller than this one here. You can see that, and it doesn't say if it's 30 40 amps or anything. I don't know, man. I'm gonna trust my guy from Delta Controller. Is it Delta Controller? Delta Current Control. It's my bad. I'm gonna trust Brian, and I believe he knows what he's doing with these things, and I'm sure my truck is gonna be working better than ever. So let's go ahead and figure out a way to mount all this in that small area. Once I figure out a way how to mount everything, I will show you what I'm gonna do. For now, just stay tuned. I'll be right back. Let me figure things out in the engine bay there. All right, guys, so this is where I'm at so far. I cut me a piece of what is a 1/4 inch ABS sheet here, and I bent it like that, cut it to size, and it's gonna go something like this, guys. I'm gonna go, oh, let me get it. Oh, okay. So it's gonna go down here like that. It's gonna be like a little table, like a little shelf. Not sure if you can see it, but yeah. So I think it's gonna go right there. I think this is the perfect spot for that. And what I'm thinking is this is how I'm going to align and sit all the components. I don't think I'm gonna need a lot of that 8-gauge wire. I think I have enough with these pigtails here. So this is what I'm thinking, guys. I think this one's gonna go right here. The speed controller is gonna go right there, and then the circuit breaker is gonna go right there. So I don't have to add any more wire. All I can do is just add a piece of wire terminal to this, and that can go directly into here, like so. Something like this, guys. Something like that. Okay, so a wire terminal on it goes on that on the relay right there, not the relay, the circuit breaker. And then from here I'm going to run a wire straight from here to here. I'm going to have these wire from the MAXI Fuse run underneath like that, kind of like that, guys. Something like this. All right, and I'm gonna have a screw or a bolt coming through the bottom, and then that's gonna be the lead to feed the circuit breaker. So picture this. There's gonna be a 1 bolt. The MAXI Fuse is gonna be attached to that bolt from the bottom, and then I'm gonna attach this lead from here to here, and then this is energized, and that's going to be attached. This wire is going to be attached to this terminal here, and that's it. This one's going to go to the battery, and it's going to sit right next to the battery like that. So I don't need to support it, because this is going to be a short run. This is not going to go anywhere. It's going to stay still like that. And then all the leads going to the fan, to the 12 volt, the ground, and all that, they're going to be hidden underneath the battery, kind of like right here. So all the rest of those wires are gonna go in behind the battery, routed through the back. You're not gonna see any of those wires, just a loom encasing all those wires. And then the MAXI Fuse, like I said, is gonna go something like this. It's gonna be something like right next to the battery, like that. It's not gonna go anywhere because it's so short, and it's gonna be bolted onto the positive there and to the mount here, and I don't think it's gonna move. I think it's gonna stay there. Worst case scenario, I can just add a piece of another piece of ABS plastic underneath, like so, something like that, and then I can attach it to that. But anyway, that's the plan. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna mount everything onto that ABS mount, and we're gonna present it to the truck. We're gonna bolt it on, and if it works, great. If not, we're gonna go back to square one. We're gonna redo everything and figure something out. But I think that's gonna work. All right, so stay tuned. I'll be right back. And here it is, guys. It's all finished. I mounted everything onto this piece of ABS sheet here, and as you can see, everything looks really nice. I'm gonna give you a quick walkthrough on what I did. So this is what I did. This is gonna come from the battery, from the positive terminal on the battery. We have the MAXI Fuse right here, and then it goes on the bottom like so. Okay, and then right here on the top I have another copper terminal here, and that's gonna feed the circuit breaker right here. Then once it comes out of the circuit breaker, it comes out right here, and that's how, excuse me guys, all right, and that's how the fan controller gets the power from this lead. It goes in. This one here is gonna be, let me see, that's gonna be for the high speed right here. This is the high speed lead. This is the low speed right here, and then these are the rest of the wires. And what I did, I drilled a few holes so I can hide the wires. Cool. So I just gave you a rundown, and I have my leads here. They're long, they're really long, they're ready to go. So what I'm gonna do is, right here on the truck, I'm gonna start figuring things out as far as the wiring. I have both of my leads here. The blue is the high speed, the orange is the low speed. I have my ground, I have everything ready to go here. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go ahead and mount all of that, and once I'm done installing everything, I will show you how everything works and how everything looks installed on the truck. All right, should look really neat. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Let me finish installing everything, and I'll show you how it works. All right guys, it's all done and installed. I'm gonna show you how it looks on the truck, and we're gonna start it up, and hopefully it works. So this is it right here, guys. It's right in there. Hopefully you can see it. It's looking pretty nice. Maybe from this side looks better. See that? Okay, so I'm gonna give you a quick rundown on how I ran the wires. So from here, I ran my MAXI Fuse. It's looped like that, and then it goes underneath that, and you know how that works. I already showed you all that on the table, but I think that's the perfect location for this, guys. Okay, it's away from everything, and close enough to the battery here. All right, and then my fan leads from here. They go underneath that mount, and then they go under here. Let me get the light. They go right there, and they plug in right here. Cool. Everything should work fine. Oh, the temperature sensor, it goes from here, it goes down under that plate, under that mount, and then behind the radiator, in front of the radiator, I'm sorry, and then it goes right here all the way, and then I put it on the hottest side of the radiator right here. So that's the same location where I had the other temperature probe, and I never had any problems, so I think I'm gonna be okay. Now the moment of truth, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up and see what it does. Alright, so as you can see, the truck is running, the fan is off, the fan is off because the AC, the air conditioning is not on, and obviously it's not hot. It's not hot enough. Remember, this from factory is set to turn on at 180 degrees. I'm gonna read that in a minute for you. I think it's 180, and I think that's what I had on the other one. I had it set for a 180 turn on the low speed. I'm curious to find out what it's gonna do when the second speed, the high speed, kicks on. So yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and try the air conditioning now. I'm gonna turn it on, and the fan, the low speed, should kick on. All right, let's give it a try. Okay, let's see. All right, so I can hear it. I can definitely hear it. Sorry guys, I can definitely hear it. Yeah, it's working. All right, so that's the low speed. Nothing is heating up. All the wires, all the leads are good. They're not hot enough. Let me see this other piece right here. Not hot. The circuit breaker is good. Should I try the circuit breaker, see if it works? Not sure if I'm supposed to push the button now or shut it off and then try it. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Let's see. I want to listen to the fan. Oh, it works, guys. The circuit breaker works. The fan shut off. Now I'm gonna go ahead and reset it. Oh yeah, it does work. So it's a good thing. Cool. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna leave it running for a few minutes, and hopefully the high speed is gonna kick on when it hits a little hotter than 180 degrees. I think yeah, it says initially set Initially temperature set at 180 degrees, so I can adjust it if I want to, but I think that's gonna be right about where I need it. All right, I'm gonna let it run for a while and wait for the second speed, for the high speed to kick on, and then I will let you guys know. I will give you another update when that happens. All right, I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I had the AC on for maybe 20 minutes. The fan was on low speed. I was waiting for the radiator temperature to get hotter than 185, and it just never did. I guess the temperature outside is not that hot yet. That's why second speed, high speed is not kicking on with the air conditioning. So I turned the air conditioning off, and as soon as I did that, the fan stopped working. And it freaked me out for a minute, but it's going through the cycle, so it's cooling really, really good. Right now the fan is off. It's going through the cycle. The fan is off, and it's gonna come on when it hits 185 degrees. There it is. All right, so you guys hear that, right? 185 degrees, the low speed kicks on, and then if he gets 10 degrees hotter at 195, high speed kicks on. Obviously right now, I guess it's not hot enough for the high speed or the second speed to kick on. I will keep you updated, guys. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm gonna put a link to the Delta Current Control website, so you guys can get yours if you guys want one of these amazing fan controllers. I will bring you an update as soon as I drive the truck, as soon as it gets hotter, and hopefully the second speed, the high speed, kicks on when it gets a little hotter. I will keep you updated, guys. All right, with that said, guys, thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, and I will see you guys on the next one. All right, peace.